Okay, guys, welcome to, I think, part 5. And so here's another view of the apenauts and the ocean behind them. And the clay or the sand is actually grout, tile grout. And it works great because you can model it anywhere you want and it hardens. And there you have it. Then over is another one that I did a long time ago, which is episode 1, the Naboo Fighter. This is the die-cast version, and not much to that one because I did this probably when the movie first came out, 1999 or 91 or whatever it was. And then we go over to another one that's more recent, which is the Cylon Viper from the original series. And this one I used photo etch parts. I'm not sure if you can see them real well for the cockpit, so that it all lights up inside. And then also the engines light up as well. Try to get a view of those without falling off the chair. So there are your engines. And they have the flickering effect. It turned out a lot better on this one than it did for the Cylon Raider. But I really like the way this turned out. As a kid, when the series was on, because I'm obviously old, I had built one of these, the earlier version, but this is the 132 scale Moebius, what they call studio scale, and I really thought it was great, and it really inspired me again to redo it. So I decided in the spare time that I had, which wasn't a lot, but enough, I would slowly replace a lot of these kits that I had done earlier as a kid that no longer existed. But this one was really, really great. And the photo etch parts really make a big difference. And if you're interested, I can kind of give you more specifics how I did the engines. And because I really like the way that those turned out. And then we have just basically an older version as well. And this is a AT-AT. And not much to that one. This is an older kit. Just added the little rails on the top. I think it was MPC or AMT, I can't remember. But that is about all that there is to that one. And finally over here is E.T., the extraterrestrial. And this was kind of like the one you order on Amazon. That's kind of like just like a basic puppet type of thing. And but for this one, what I did was I kind of like repainted the whole thing and redid the eyes. And did a lot more detail work on it, changed the positions of the hands, added the little flower pot with the flowers and the Reese's Pieces down below just to make it fun. But it's a lot more detailed, and I mean, it wasn't great to begin with, but I don't think it looks all right. It's not one of my favorite kits, but it's okay. And that is about all I have for this side. I do have some other models. And then also my collection consists of a lot of the Hot Toys. And I'm not going to go into detail on those, but these are some of the ones that I have. This is like one of I can't collect these as often, but I've been collecting them for a few years. And so I'll give you just kind of like a quick glimpse of those because they're really super detailed and just amazing. Well, they're expensive, but they're well worth it if you have the ability to collect them or the desire. I don't have as many as some people do, but I've been collecting these for a while now, and they are really cool. So I highly recommend them. Give you like a quick glimpse there of some of them. So we go down, got Indiana Jones. And then old Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, Neo from The Matrix, Batfleck. And then over here we have Aquaman. For Wakanda, we have Black Panther. My son gave me the throne, which was like a really nice Christmas present. Doctor Strange. Thor, the Lord of Thunder, Star-Lord. And we have Will Smith here from Suicide Squad. Deadshot. We got Wonder Woman. From Justice League. Then we have Mulder and Scully from the X-Files. Terminator, Endoskeleton, T-800. Then we have a couple of Halloween favorites. We have Mr. Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. And then this one lights up, but you won't see the lighting effect now, but this is Freddy Krueger and his boiler room. The boiler room, I made that as well. And it has a light bulb in it. You plug it in, and it's one of those light bulbs that look like flames. So when it's on, it looks like the boiler room is actually with a fire in it. And it turned out really well. Again, by request, I'll be happy to show what that looks like. And actually, I have a video out to my only other video on YouTube with that working. And then there is the Terminator, T2. And this one took me a long time to get. And the motorcycle is a Harley. And then we go into Breaking Bad. We have Walter White pondering over his money. We have Jesse. And then we have Saul. And then we're going into the alien area. And then here we have a couple of different things. I'll try to open this one so you can get a better look without the glare. So in this one we have the Xenomorph, of course. And then Ripley. And then a host of little creatures and creepies. We have the egg with the face hugger. We have a chest burster. We have the caddy from the kitty. The kitty is somewhere. Oh, he's inside it, I believe. Yep, there he is. Jonesy. And then we have another face hugger out there. And another egg in the background. Again, these are hot toys. Most of them. And then from Suicide Squad, we have Harley Quinn. And we have the Joker himself in the background. And then over to Guardians of the Galaxy. And then we have Rocket. And then we have a small version of Groot. And we have the large version of Groot behind that. And of course on the shelf that I showed you earlier was Baby Groot. And then last but not least is a couple more from Thor Ragnarok. And then we have Hela. And then we have Loki. And these are really cool. Hela's one of my favorites as well. And then if you go over to this side of the room, we have kind of like a little alien corner. And this is the NECA foam space jockey from Alien, which I think is really cool. So, and they still are available on Amazon. And it's pretty spectacular. I think there's also a one that's made out of, I think, resin that's really expensive, but this one is the foam version, which I still think gets the job done. I really like it a lot. It's well painted, and it's really cool looking. And of course, we have your plush face hugger to finish things off. And that is it for now, and I will continue this series from the downstairs probably tomorrow. If anybody's looking at this one, we'll check it out and see. Thank you so much for watching.